Holy Spirit, you're welcome here. Every day you come down from the heights of heaven, spiritually pure.
Sweet home.
School choir. God bless America. Excellent job, ladies. Excellent job. In fairness to Blessed Trinity, they are the only ones here tonight with no red, white, and blue because their colors are greening.
Dylan Smothers over at Julius Chambers. He's going to be fun to watch. I remember the first time seeing Dylan Smothers hit the field. I'll make a decision there to let the players get.
And Catholic coming in here undefeated.
Yes, they are. Quarterback under center there. As he'll get it, he'll hand it off to the back who goes directly up the middle, finds a hole. He'll bust it out to the right side before being hit after a first down. A good run there.
Justin Haynes. That's the.
He's over there, Catholic. I wasn't sure they were going to come back Catholic.
And Nicholas Lambiris doing the kicking for the guy who's on the receiving end of the touchdown, making the tackle there on third down. And Catholic will go to punting formation.
Did you catch who that was who ran that?
I didn't.
It's off the edge by Charlotte Catholic.
Yeah, like
he never saw it coming.
Number 57, Tyler
French
Mills.
Center. Now move. There's a snap
Puts
to
the
French.
quarterback
French
down
fakes
at the
toss over,
39
back,
yard
but he's going to
line.
be runs back in there with the play call from the sideline. Again, stay big up front. Does Catholic with two backs in the backfield. There is a snap. They toss the ball. Sides of the field, and now Charlotte Catholic plays on their student section. Let's see if that changes.
And at the end of the first quarter, your score, Blessed Trinity 7, Charlotte Catholic 0.
All right, well,
Again, we want to thank all the sponsors here for Patriotism. Jimmy Brewer.
Third down and 1.
Deldrick Franklin making the stop on that play, the middle linebacker.
Now Tarico making a stop for the Titans.
Of Pepsi products and enjoy the second half game here on 485 Sports.
Nice hold number 52, Chase Companion. Gets a Cougars look score.
10, Blessed Trinity over Charlotte Catholic.
Catholic sticking around in this one here. I mean, you look at it and you know Georgia has a lot of powerhouse.
It's 3rd and 10, Cougar fans. Let's hear it. Let's hear those cowbells.
Opening kick. So see how they end this first half here. They're going to come out with 4 receivers, 2 left, 2 right here. And Williams lined up to.
Start out with our check presentation.
Yeah, it's going to have to be real close and talk around that.
To make the check presentations, we have 3 individuals that have played a key role in bringing you tonight's Patriotism Bowl. Representing Carolina's Freedom Foundation, the home of the Patriotism Bowl, are Carolina's Freedom Foundation. Excuse me, there's a noise station.
In Spencer, you know, and then just a side note, North Rowan, a rivalry of ours from West Rowan, but North Rowan was built in 1960.
The Cougars gain a 3 on the play. And bring up 2nd and 7 from the Catholic 28-yard line.
Actually, they're going to call, what is that, 14?
13.
Wow.
Once he gets that initial burst of energy, he gets through that line, gets into the secondary pretty quick.
Yeah, once he gets rolling north to south and he gets up to speed, he is hard to stop. Come out here, 1 to the left, 2 to the right. There is the handoff, and he is in there for the touchdown. That's touchdown.
Get as accurate as possible. Second and goal.
There's a snap to give it to Haynes. Haynes up the middle, and he is in. Mentioned at the top of the broadcast, 2023 top running back recruit has offers from every Power 5 school, but has yet to commit to where he's going to go play his college football at.
On to attempt the extra point is going to be H.B. Todd.
As we await the extra point here.
The snap gives us the time to thank the trainers at all schools, Atrium Health providing trainers, and the trainers from the schools. They're at every practice, they're at every game, they're at every activity. They have to be there, but they do a fine job of keeping athletes healthy. And this looks just like a cramp of some sort. So hopefully it'll just be a little short injury. Timeout, we'll be able to move on. But fine job to those. And also a shout out to the people in the concession stand. The ladies were working hard in there tonight as we went down and ordered food. The ticket takers, the money handlers, the gear selling tent is going strong. The volunteers that run the chains. Takes a lot to put on a high school football, folks. We mentioned
picked up here is Blessed Trinity, and they're going to be inside the 10-yard.
It's like first and goal there. Ball spotted on the 10.
On the 10, yeah. I mean, he took a shot when he went to go to kick down. When he realized he had to get rid of it, and he took a shot. Haynes there in the backfield. I formation, 2 to the right. Tight to the line and 1 to the left tight. French under center, calls for it and gets it. Fakes the handoff to Haynes, rolls it around to the left, looks across the middle of the field, finds his guy. That's off the hands of the intended target and incomplete. Out of the back of the end zone. That was intended for, looks like, Zach Bolden.
Second and goal. Catholic defense going to try to put up a wall here to keep Blessed Trinity from going up. Possibility of 18 points and 3 scores.
And it looked like Blessed Trinity there, as you mentioned. They're trying to put up a wall. It looked like they tried to trick them there with a pass play on first down. Let's see if they decide to pass it or run it here as Haynes is in the backfield by himself. And they'll pitch it over to Haynes. He'll go down the right hash, and they'll get to him in the backfield, and he'll only pick up one.
Justice Haynes again carries the ball, giving about a yard on the play.
Third and goal. And this Charlotte Catholic offense, not one that built to come from behind.
See if they can make the stop here. Third and goal. Ball at the 9. New bodies coming on here for Blessed Trinity.
Give them a couple on the play.
They'll give them a couple.
Bring up 2nd and 8 from the Catholic 32.
Update from Concord. Cabarrus Warriors 42, Concord 14. That's in the fourth quarter. North Meck 13 over 8 over Berry Academy. Piedmont 20, Fort Mill 14.
Under center is Bull. With a man in motion. They gave it to the man who goes in motion from right to left. He makes one miss. Now makes two miss. Cupped back inside. Goes up the middle of the field. Makes another man miss before being drugged down across the 40. And a good run there. Under center is Bull. With a man in motion. They gave it to the man who goes in motion from right to left. He makes one miss. Now makes two miss. Cupped back inside. Goes up the middle of the field. Makes another man miss before being drugged.
Carson 3.
That's a first down there for Charlotte Catholic. As the clock winds down, closer to 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Come out here, 1st and 10, ball spotted. It got Russell lined up to the right of the quarterback. Plenty of time, good protection. Looks down the middle of the field, and that one might have got tipped at the line because that was about 10 yards short of the intended target.
Yeah. So 4th and 11.
And the punt team's heading out.
If you'd have picked up some yardage on that play, I think Coach would have thought about going for it. 4th and short, 4th and 5 maybe, but not getting anything is going to force a punting situation for Catholic. They're going to try to pin the Titans back deep in their own territory. Better snap that time. Ball is up and away. Awesome kick. Going to be fielded, fair catch at the 8-yard line. So 40-yard kick. Titans inside their 10. Up 28-10 over Charlotte Catholic. 1:13 to go third quarter, James. And Catholic able to put some together, but not enough to keep the drive going. And now I expect to see a heavy dose of Justice Haynes on this.
Yeah, I agree. I see a heavy dose of Justin Haynes, and even Dickens running the right 20. He's been productive as well, and Haynes is in the backfield on this one to start the series. To the left, one to the right. There's a snap to French. French gives it to Haynes. Haynes goes up the middle, finds a hole, pushes one off, pushes another off, keeps the legs turning, and gets to the 21. So a huge run by Justice Haynes. I have a quick update here on the Audrey Kell Weddington game. Audrey Kell leading in that game with 1:22 remaining. They're up 38-21 in that matchup over Weddington. As we got a new first down here for Blessed Trinity. They flip it over to Haynes. Haynes gets it on the pitch, and he gets nothing. He'll actually lose a yard there on that one. They'll move the ball back to the 20.
57, Tyler Mills.
Tyler Mills, the one in there for the tackle.
That might be the last play of the
motion now from right side to left side by himself. They give the ball to Haynes again. Haynes goes up the middle, pushes the pile, and he'll get across the 45 into the 46.
Pick up a 5. 3rd and 4, big third down for the Catholic defense.
And when he ran into that pile was kind of stalled out, and then he hit it, and he shoved that pile 2 yards when he ran right into that. Clock remains running here, almost 10 minutes remaining in the ball game. Rushing a man off the field there. Yeah. And
they're going to call a timeout because they were going to
Yeah.
get hit with a illegal participation penalty there, having too many men in the huddle when you break it. So timeout called by the Titans. They lead it. You're pulling double duty tomorrow. Mark's pulling
Yeah.
double duty tomorrow. I may be joining you tomorrow, depending on what time I get done with the morning work assignment. But again, thanks to our fine sponsors here on 485 Sports. Folks, if you want to sponsor, if you're interested in being a part of the 485 Sports, give Mark Clemens a call, shoot him an email. But tonight's broadcast is brought to you by BenMinded.com. And, I mentioned a lot of times, coaches' playbooks are just full of plays. You got short plays, you got plays for long yardage, you got trick plays, you got routine plays. And the Ben Minded dealership of vehicles, Buick, Chevrolets, they've got every car imaginable over there. You go over there and you have your pick. But BenMinded.com, a fine sponsor of high school football here on 485 Sports, along with the Carolina Pizza Huts, Cannon Pharmacy, the Independent Tribune, Southern Christmas Show, and the Carolina Renaissance Festival.
3rd down and 4 here with the ball at the 46-yard line. They fake the handoff to the back. Pressure gets to French. He gets rid of it in time, but he finds his intended target there of Cole Weaver.
First down.
3rd down and 4 here with the ball at the 46-yard line. They fake the handoff to the back. Pressure gets to French. He gets rid of it in time. 4. Bring some new bodies out. Is Blessed Trinity. Clock remains running. Now under 9:45 remaining in the ball game. Blessed Trinity leading 28-10. Come out here. I formation. Haynes deep in the backfield. And 2 to the right. They give the ball to Haynes. He'll take it to the right. He'll run over a guy and fall forward and get inside the 40 down at the 39.
Yeah, pick up.
And Justice Haynes, as you mentioned, is showing the power and the finesse both tonight. He showed the speed, the finesse, everything that you look for in a running back. He showed it here tonight.
You got to think in that vicinity of Roswell, Georgia, that Georgia is being maybe one of the big schools on his list.
Moves a man in motion of Bolden from right to left. There's the snap. They give it to Haynes. Haynes goes to the right, stops, turns back upfield again, and he'll be stopped just a yard short of the first down. Haynes goes to the right, stops, turns back upfield again.
Or in there volunteering with others to do what they could do during the attacks back 20 years ago.
And that is the day that, if you were alive and old enough to remember, that they give that ball to Haynes. Haynes goes up the middle. That's
going to be Dickens.
Yep, Dickens with that one.
Number 20, Evan Dickens carries the ball from the Titans.
Evan Diggins with that one. We're going to leave Dickens in there at the back position. Give him 2 blockers now. French under center. Gets it. Fakes the handoff. Now he'll toss. Finds his man at the 20. He tries to make one miss, and he'll be hit to fall forward. And that's going to be caught by...
Penalty flag on the play.
Maverick Tirico with the catch. At the pass interference on the offense, that's going to move him back. That flag is down at the 15-yard line of Catholic.
Officiating crew's done an awesome job tonight. Usually give them a shout out. They've got a crew member on there who called a major college game last week on the high school crew tonight.
After the penalty is assessed, the ball is spotted at the Catholic 37-yard line. 2nd down.
After the penalty, that moves the ball back to the 37-yard line, so a 2nd down and 20 They give the ball to Haynes. Haynes rolls it to the right, gets hit in the backfield, and he's still able to make something happen as he's going to get all the way to the 35.
Takes away and gains about 2 yards on the play. And bring up third down from the Catholic 35.
Able to pick up 2. He was hitting the backfield for a loss of 3 and then went and got 2 positive.
3rd and 15. That's what Catholic needed, 3rd and long. We'll see if they can get a stop, get a turnover, but they're down 3 scores.
6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. French stands in the gun, gets it, got time, pressure coming up the middle. Now we'll sling it down across the middle, and nobody home, almost intercepted with 5:49. Will stop the clock as he was trying to get that one over towards Evan Dickens. And it appears the punt team headed out for Blessed Trinity.
Number 7, Cartlosian on the coverage.
28-10 the score here. 5:49 remaining. Blessed Trinity on top of Charlotte Catholic. And right now, time not on the side of Charlotte Catholic.
For the punt team for Blessed Trinity.
Going to try to pooch it and get it, and he gets a little bit of a bounce. It's going to roll inside the 15, maybe out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that looks like they're going to spot it at the 11.
Ball gets down at the 11-yard line where Catholic takes over 1st and 10 with 5:41 left.
So a good punt there by Blessed Trinity. As Catholic's offense heads back out onto the field here with 5:40 remaining in the ball game, trailing. They flip the ball over to Williams. Williams turns it upfield now jumps back across the middle and tried to get to the left hash before being hit, and he'll pick up 5.
5:28 to go. We'll recap the scoring and some quick stats near the end of the game on the Independent Tribune post-game show.
Second and 4 here, 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. There is a snap. They give it to Williams again. Williams goes up the middle, and he'll pick up 1. That moves the ball to the 19. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 here. 4:40 remaining. There is a snap. They give it to Williams again. Williams this time rolls it around to the right. Nothing happening on that one, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage before being hit, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 3 with 4 minutes remaining in the ball game, and a tough decision for Catholic here to punt it deep in their territory or go for it.
I think you punt it.
So far, they're leaving the offense out there. Maybe just trying to burn some more time off of the clock before a timeout called here. As no, they're going to bring the quarterback back out there. Sean Bowles back out there, the junior. And they're coming up to the line of scrimmage with 3:45 and whistles blow and a timeout called here by Charlotte Catholic with 3:43 remaining in the ball game. Score 28-10.
Let's just recap the scoring now as we're getting late here in the 4th quarter. First quarter, 9:02, French 1-yard touchdown pass to Maverick Tarico made it 7-0. Catholic answered in the 2nd quarter at the 11:08 mark. Jimmy Brewer with a 9-yard touchdown run tied at 7-7. 9-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. Haynes a 74-yard touchdown run put the Titans up 14-7. About 7 minutes later, Jack Jones, a 26-yard field goal, made it 14-10. Catholic cutting into the lead, but then 2 third quarter touchdowns. Haynes a 2-yard touchdown run, making it 21-10, and then Cole Weaver a 9-yard touchdown pass from French, making it 28-10. That's where we stand right now. Stat-wise, Charlotte Catholic's run 43 plays, 174 yards. Trinity 35 plays, 281 yards. That is up to date through the last play.
As Catholic here is going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try to toss the ball here. They're going to run it with the quarterback of Bowles. Bowles going to keep it in his hands. He's going to lower the shoulder and gets
the first down.
The first down, and great away. As Catholic here is going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to try to toss the ball here. They're going to run it with the quarterback of Bowles. Bowles going to keep it in his hands. He's going to lower the shoulder and gets
the first down. We're not going to win this game, but let's just say we've got a score in this last 3.5 minutes. We're a touchdown. This is where you kind of work on some situational plays.
As now they do something they've not done all night. They've set out 6 receivers, trips each direction with only 3 linemen. And flags fly. As it looks like that one's going to go against Jacob Diller.
Somebody moved.
That was the first time they've done that tonight. And that right there, as you mentioned, they have a playbook, and they just try to do stuff every now and then. And that could have been one of those plays that they were just trying out to see how it could affect the game later this year. Or even tonight, for that matter. Boyle comes back out here. We'll have 1 receiver far out to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. There's the snap. He'll toss here on 1st down. Got time, throws, far side of the field. It's going to be caught. That in the hands there of Jacob Diller.
Pickup of 6.
He'll get out of bounds and stop the clock with 3:01 remaining. Ball at the 31-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. That's now going to be a 2nd down and 9. See here if Catholic can end on a high note this evening. Still a good crowd on hand. Not many people have left the stadium. They'll line the wide receiver up far to the right, 2 backs into the backfield. There is a snap. Plenty of time. Looks to the right side of the field. Got a man. And they got tangled up with each other. No flag tossed, as that was intended for Miles Lester. Or that's actually Jack Larson.
3rd and 9, 2:55 to go. Student section is still strong at Catholic, and that's the type of fan support you get when you've won state championship year after year here at Catholic. And as they move up to, like you said, 4A this year,
it's a different game.
Don't think that's going to hurt them.
No, it's a different game at the 4A, and we've seen them. They beat South Meck to open the season up on the Thursday night kickoff game. They went in and beat Hickory Ridge heavily. They have a great season going so far. There's plenty of time to get rid of this one. He looks and he finds a guy he was looking for on the last play this time, and it's completed to Jake Larson. Just short of the 40. They'll mark the ball at the 39.
Penalty flag, roughing the passer against Blessed Trinity, so that'll be an automatic 1st down and keep the play going.
And that'll get him across midfield here.
Gain of 6 on the play. Ball be spotted at the 38-yard line.
Roughing the passer was the call.
They should put the ball at the 47 Blessed Trinity, and that's where they're going to place it. Yep. Blessed Trinity, where the ball spotted at their 47 now. 2:48 remaining. And they start winding the clock now. Williams in there at the back position. He'll line up to the left, directly behind his quarterback. Move him in motion now. We'll have 2 left, 1 right. Under center will be Boyle by himself. There is a snap. Pressure off the edge. He'll toss one across the middle, and now it's off the fingertips of the intended target there. And that looks like it was heading toward Jack Larson there.
It's a final from Bailey Stadium. Concord Academy, Cabarrus Warriors, Cannon School 49, Concord 21. North Meck 24, Berry Academy 22. Piedmont 34-21 over Fort Mill.
Ball spotted here at the Blessed Trinity 47. Second down and 10 here for Catholic. Plenty of time. Pressure coming in from the edge. He gets hit. Football's popped out. It's going to be recovered, though,
Back
by
at the original
Catholic,
line of scrimmage.
by Jimmy Brewer. As they have one down here for Catholic, looks like Gavin Hood. One down on the field there for Catholic.
Robinson defeats Carson 22-3.
Gaffney up 31-7 over Mallard Creek, third quarter.
Hickory Ridge still over Chambers 28-27.
Myers Park playing the Georgia School, Bufford 37-17. Bufford on top of Myers Park. Final, Chambers, Hickory Ridge. Did you give that one?
I did not get a final. Mine's not showing that as a final. You got it?
Mine's showing a final, 34-27. Chambers over Hickory Ridge. And then we got one here with a whole bunch of points in it. Mooresville and Davie. Davie 51, Mooresville 34. Fourth quarter in that game.
Catawba Ridge 21, West Cabarrus 14. Catawba Ridge out of Fort Mill got one of the best quarterbacks in the country coming up in a couple of years. Right now they are
Catawba Ridge, yeah.
only down by 7. West Rowan 35-19 over North Rowan. Huff 41, Cox Mills 0.
Doesn't Catawba Ridge play against West Cabarrus next week?
No, they're playing now. Yeah.
It's now?
Yeah.
Okay, I got my week confused. That was a game that was going to be a solid game for sure. And quite a few people tending to the injured player here on the field for Charlotte
Gaffney
Catholic.
31, Mallard Creek 7, North Davison 52, East Rowan 7.
Richmond able to battle back and take the lead in that one against Southview. They're up 21-15 after trailing in that matchup. They now have the lead. So good battle back there up in Richmond County, or Rockingham County. Grimsley able to lock theirs in final and win 28-14.
We're going through there tomorrow.
Yes, we will. Independence, huge win. 51-0 over Hopewell tonight. Independence getting a new defensive coordinator this year. They were able to get Anthony Hackett, the coordinator from Julius Chambers, taking over the duties over at Independence this year, his first year there.
And an extended long injury here.
Yeah, want to hope all is well for the injured player. Again, we will wait again to mention the name of the player to make sure that we say the correct name. We don't want to.
And Tom Hall, the coach for Trinity Blessed, is coming over, and a great show of sportsmanship here is coming over just to check on the opposing player.
Yeah, it's always a great sign, like you just said, of sportsmanship. North Carolina promotes great sportsmanship a lot, and for the coach from another state to come over and check on this young man means a lot to the young man, to the team, the coaches. It just shows the sign of respect that all these players, they're out here playing something they love, all trying to take it to the next level one day, possibly, if that can happen. And for a coach to come over and check on you, that means a lot, as still tending to the injured player here on the field. They appear to be working on that right leg, it looks like.
And they brought a
They got an air cast out, it looks like.
yeah. .2:14 to go here, 28-10. As we have paused for an injury.
It's always tough to see a young man go down late in a ball game. Season early, still a lot going on throughout the entire year, and you definitely want to hope that a speedy recovery for this young man, if it's anything, and nothing major for sure. Again, We're not 100% sure who the player is down on the field, so we don't want to say anything yet. A lot of trainers and staff gathered around the Catholic player right now. The Catholic player's all on a knee here on the near sideline closest to us, far side of the field as well. Blessed Trinity, all those players taking a knee as well. With 2:14 remaining here in Charlotte at Jim Otta Field. The score, 28-10. Blessed Trinity on top. They're facing a 3rd down and 10. Catholic is with the ball at the Blessed Trinity 47 right now. As the player is up. Hear the applause here from the stadium, and the player who was injured there is Gavin Hood, the junior offensive tackle, defensive tackle here at Catholic. They have placed an air cast on that right leg, getting assisted off the field here by some coaching staff. Hopefully nothing major for that young man. Still has 1 year left of high school, so it's good to, at least a positive thing. He'll be able to come back next year if it is a season injury and have another year here to play for Charlotte Catholic. Clock now starts to run. 3rd down and 10. Ball at the Blessed Trinity 47. Trips to the right, none to the left. There is a snap. Gives the ball to the back. He'll go up the middle, and he'll get a good chunk of yards as he gives that one over to Jimmy Brewer.
That'll put the Cougars over 200 yards of total offense.
Ball now spotted at the 42 of Blessed Trinity. They need to get to the Blessed Trinity 37 for a 1st down. So 4th down and 4 here for the Cougars as the clock now winds down under a minute and a half. They got 2 backs in the backfield here. Under center is Bowles. There is a snap. Fakes the handoff to the man out of the slot, and the man who got it first went directly up the middle in a huge run there by Jimmy Brewer. There is a snap. Fakes the handoff to the man out of the slot, and the man who got it first went directly up the middle. That puts the ball at the 24 and a 1st down there for Catholic. Clock down to 1 minute here. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff, plenty of time here. Pressure now starts to get to him, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to take a sack back at the 32-yard line.
Loss of 8.
Clock stopped with 46.9, and a timeout call there by Catholic. And Catholic has nothing to hang their head on here this evening. They've played a solid game. They haven't played bad. I mean, it's not been a turnover situation. It's been a field position game pretty much, like we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, and they just haven't had the field position or the special teams plays that Blessed Trinity has had.
Yeah, and that's a lot of time. That's what it is. It's a field position. You hear coaches talk about that field position game. You're going to just play the field position game until you can get a break, get a turnover, or get a big play. And unfortunately, Blessed Trinity were able to get that tonight. Catholic was not.
Yeah, and special teams for Blessed Trinity, a huge factor for them. I mean, they got, like you mentioned, the field position there. They were able to get the ball across midfield twice on kickoffs, which makes it that much easier for your offense.
Yeah, so 46 seconds. Catholic's going to try to punch it in here just to work on something, trying to score late in the game. So let's see what they come up here. They've got a 2nd and 16. 2nd and 18?
2nd and 18 here. And this here, like you just said, this is a great opportunity to learn something because you can run plays here if you have to get back into a game late and learn what you need to do. As they come out here with 2 to the right. They got plenty of time. Bowles looks to the right. He'll toss, and that one almost intercepted as he looked in the direction there of Jack Larson.
Boyle's pass intended for number 86, Robert McCarron. Ball goes incomplete, bring up 2nd down.
And it's going to bring up
Check that, 3rd down.
3rd down and 18. 43 seconds on the clock. Ball spotted at the Blessed Trinity 32. 28-10, the score. Blessed Trinity on top. Trips to the right. Running back lined up to the right. They give the ball to the back who goes up the middle. He'll get a nice chunky yard, get to the 20 across the numbers, and get inside the Pizza Hut red zone will be Jimmy Brewer. Score. Blessed Trinity on top. Trips to the right. Running back lined up to the right. They give the ball to the back who goes up the middle. He'll get a nice chunky yard, get to the 20 across the numbers, and get inside the Pizza. So the clock will remain to run. That should now a timeout on the field.
Yeah, they're going to put some time back on the clock.
Yeah, they'll put some time back on there.
Here we are.
Hey, guys. Thanks for coming inside the booth and hanging out with us here for a little bit. This is the vantage point we've had here this evening for the awesome Patriots Bowl, the 10th annual one here, presented by a whole bunch of sponsors. Carolina Freedom Foundation, the Christian McCaffrey Foundation, all of them are a contributing factor in this here. We had people jumping out of helicopters earlier today. We had Lou Keekley here. We had a lot of fun to get this one underway.
Yeah, coming up on, like I said, the last player to the game. Right now, Charlotte Catholic, 52 plays, 215 yards of total offense. Blessed Trinity, 35 plays, 281 yards. So yardage game pretty even, but a lot of it coming on this last drive. But Catholic and Trinity picking up a lot of their yardage on a big chunk of some big plays.
35 seconds now on the clock. Ball inside the Pizza Hut red zone at the 17-yard line. There's a snap. They give it to the back. He'll roll it around to the right, and he'll get hit just short of the 10 is going to be Ellis.
The ball carrier for Catholic, gain of 7. That's enough for a Cougar. First down.
And that's going to be a first down for Charlotte Catholic, and the ball now spotted at the 11. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. He's going to toss this time his Bowles. He's going to roll it around to the right. He's going to drop it down. He's going to take off running. He's going to head for it. He's going to try to hurdle a man and go up and over. He's going to stay on his feet, but he stopped at the 1. And what a play. That could have been dangerous for the quarterback as he went. Time his Bowles. He's going to roll it around to the right. He's going to drop it down. He's going to take off running. He's going to head for it. He's going to try to hurdle a man and go up and over. He's going to stay on his feet, but he stopped at the 1. And what a play. That could have been dangerous.
About 4 yards per play tonight. Trinity, 8 yards per play average.
That's a big difference. Clock running here, so they have to hurry. No timeouts remaining, or they do have a timeout. But the clock down to 5. Let's see if they get a play off in time. There's a snap. They give the ball to the back. He's hit in the backfield for a loss, and that's how it's going to end on a 3-yard loss with Jimmy Brewer trying to take it up the middle.
So the Patriotism Bowl final for Blessed Trinity 28, Charlotte Catholic 10. And Blessed Trinity waving at the Charlotte. So the Patriotism Bowl final for Blessed Trinity 28, Charlotte Catholic 10.
Win than it is after a loss. When you lose and you got to ride back on a bus, you got to pretty much be silent. You don't want to have any noise because the coaches aren't too happy, and neither are you yourself. But when you come in, you get a win, it's so much easier just to ride back home.
Yeah, 28-10 is the final. Again, our sponsors here on 485 Sports give a shout-out, benminded.com. Carolina Pizza Hut, your hometown drugstore, Cannon Pharmacy, Cabarrus County's newspaper, the Independent Tribune, the Southern Christmas Show, and the Carolina Renaissance Festival, all proud sponsors of 485 Sports. And, folks, if you're out there listening, thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you, Mark Plemons, for producing the show tonight and getting everything together with the cameras. James, you and Mark, and college game coming up tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Safe travels down highway. Joining us tonight. Thank you, Mark Plemons, for producing the show tonight and getting everything together with the cameras. James, you and Mark, and college game coming up tomorrow.
Yes. Here in the Patriots Bowl. Phenomenal 10th annual game here. And tomorrow, Mark Plemons, myself, and Jay Alverson, we will be in Laurinburg, North Carolina, and Scotland County for a matchup in the NAIA. We'll be there for the St. Andrews night, so please come check us out.
Yeah.
We'd love to have you guys there. We'll not sure exactly what we're going to be on, but check our Twitter page. We'll make sure we post a link and let you guys know where you can watch the action out. So for Jay Alverson, who's not here with us this evening, Perry Gabriel, Mark Plemons, I'm James Mellick. The final score here from the Patriots Bowl, 28-10. Blessed Trinity on top of Charlotte Catholic. Thanks for hanging out with us this evening, and we will see you guys next week. Goodbye, everyone.